it is, who it look like. It's your boy Nee Finesse, and I am back. I'm working on the home court advantage key game set. Well, the Defend Your Turf key game set, which rewards me the Dynasty badge home court advantage, which allows me to get more teammate chemistry while my team is on the court. Well, while I'm playing the game, of course, when we're at home. The reason why I decided to go for this one yet is because the one that I really want to go for, which would be, I think it's called Defense First Championship. Hold on, let me see. I'm going to take a look at it. Let me see. Alright, so the one I want to get is Paint Protected, right? That's the name of the badge. And I got to do the Put 'em on a Poster key game set, right? And with the Put 'em on a Poster key game set, I got to dunk on people. I got to dunk on the best defenders in the league, the best rim protectors in the league, right? And once I do that, it's going to give me this Dynasty badge, which will help the rest of my team play defense better. Which they're already doing pretty decently due to the Thou Shall Not Pass badge, right? And Thou Shall Not Pass, what it does is I got to complete the board man gets paid key game set, which means I got to out rebound all the best rebounders. And from there, then I'll get boosted defensive attributes and upgrades for badges on teammates. So all this stuff here on the right is what you see that I got for it. And as you see, I got it on gold. The first one I got was Up and Coming, which is a passive badge, right? I only got it on silver. It's only available during the rookie season. I'm in my second season now. I could have tried it again and went for gold, but I didn't want to try it again and then just still get silver. But I'm pretty sure I could have got gold because my dude was better by then. But I was like, you know what, I'll just keep it on silver because I got it on gold on other ones. So I was like, let me see how good it works, right? Because it really only boosts the off-season improvement, right? And teammates improve quicker for the first 5 years in NBA. That's their first 5 years, by the way, not my first 5 years. So, once I get my vertical up enough, I'm going to go for Paint Protected. Even if I get it on bronze or silver, it's going to be good enough because it gives a boost to their block and their strength. But on silver, it's their block strength, interior defense, and it gives them paint controller. And then on gold, it does all of that, plus gives them post lockdown and high flying denier. Right, and that's going to be really good on all of my bids and stuff because it's going to upgrade the badges for the ones who have it, and it's going to give badges to the ones who don't, whether it's bigs or not, right? Just because thou shall not pass is the same thing, and I'll show you the badges that they got. Look, it's supposed to have off-ball pass, pick dodger, and interceptor, right? And there's still defensive consistency and perimeter defense is supposed to get a boost. But I can only show you it during the game. But I can show you before the game so you can see that it's not there. Or if it is, what level it is, the badges are on. And then we'll go look at it in game so that you can see the difference. Right. So clear features. Alright, so right. It's overall 75. We're looking for perimeter defense 84, steal 84. Defensive consistency is 84. Alright, so all of that stuff is 84. We're gonna look at his badges. Challenger, glove, immovable enforcer, interceptor, off-ball pass, on-ball menace, and we got pogo stick. What's over here? All that's on silver. And then mini marksman is on bronze, and pick dodger is on bronze. Right? So we're gonna look at another player real quick just so we can see. Right? Break starter, dimer, float game, layup mix master, set shot specialist, shifty shooter, strong handle, unfuckable, versatile visionary. I'll go through a few of them too just so you can see. And then I'll go down. Perimeter defense 75, still 47. Defensive consistency 52. Why did his speed go down? Agility. He must be injured. Stamina. He must be injured. Was that who I was looking at? Hold up. Yeah, he's injured. Alright. Yeah. Let's look at a player that should be on the court when I get on the court too, right? Interior, perimeter defense 50, still 42. Defensive consistency 66. Right, now let's look at brick wall hook specialist, post fade phenom, post up poet, rise, box out beast, dead eye, limitless range, paint prodigy, physical finisher, post powerhouse, shot specialist, strong handle, break starter, immovable enforcer, paint patroller, right? And let's go one more player for good measure, Josh Hart, right? Another one that's going to be on the court regularly, right? His defensive consistency is an 80. His perimeter defense is an 86. His steal is a 56, right? Off-ball pass improves players' ability to bump, bail out, box out beast, challenger, immovable enforcer, on-ball menace, physical finisher, pick, pogo stick, rebound chaser, set shot specialist, break starter, float game, glove, interceptor, layup mix master, pick dodger, post lockdown, slippery off ball, strong handle, versatile visionary, right? So we see the badges that they got and whatnot, right? Let me see what badges are supposed to get the upgrades again because I don't remember off the top of my head. Right, thou shalt not pass. They're supposed to get off-ball pass, pick dodger, and interceptor, right? So if they have them already, they'll be upgraded. If they don't have them, they will have them, right? I don't remember who has them and who doesn't, but I know most of them had their badges on silver or bronze. I do remember that much. So it's pick dodger, interceptor, and what else? And off-ball pass.
All right, MP. How does it feel to know the first 10,000 fans in the arena?
Let me look at it again because my memory is booty cheeks. Off-ball pass, pick dodger, interceptor. Off-ball pass, pick dodger, interceptor. Off-ball pass, pick dodger, interceptor. All right. Now let's look at it. Who did we look at? We looked at Hart, right? Off-ball pest is on legend. He did not have that. Interceptor is on silver. Pick dodger is on silver, right? Carl Anthony Towns. Off-ball passes on bronze. Pick dodgers on bronze. And interceptors on bronze. Right, who else did we look at? We looked at Alvarado, right? Pick dodgers on silver. Interceptors on gold. Off-ball passes on gold. Oh yeah, let's look at the defensive consistency. And whatnot, right? Perimeter defense went up 10. Still went up 10. Defensive consistency went up 10. What happened with Alvarado? Did it go up on him too? Look, everybody I'm going across. Look, 94. He's about to be a defensive menace. 96, 94. He's about to be a problem. Who else did we look at? Kolek, Tyler Kolek. I don't think it's going to show him because he's injured. Yeah, it's not going to show him because he's injured. Right? But y'all see it, though. Right?
We want your comment. We need to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word MIX along with your issue and seat location.
Oh, yeah, okay.
To 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Remember, Knicks fans, we have tickets available for future home games.
Yeah, it worked on my passion card.
Today, New York, will you be Knicks City answers
I'm not going to play everything. Go to Timberwood and Timberwood.
where they go. So get here early.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming home game, please visit us online at the 6th floor.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports. Well, Greg, Hedden has been a fun season so far, and it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiary.
We know MP never misses a chance to show up for his team's fans. And this season, he's going the extra mile by committing to winning every home game he plays in. That's a pretty bold objective.
And I have to respect MP's attitude. Taking aim at such an ambitious goal. Being rock solid at home is going to take a lot of focus and hard work from this squad. But if anyone can lead them to being one of the more dominant home teams around, it's MP.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Rick Williams is out there with Dunn, and it's Pippen in at the point. Well, you know, something we just have to mention here. Tonight was MP bobblehead night. I mean, I've got him. You've got him. How do you think they got his likeness? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Personally, I love it.
It looks enough like him. I mean, I've seen some rough bobbleheads in my day. The kind where you don't even know who it's supposed to be. Same goes for some of the statues they've made recently.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
I asked MP how they'd be approaching home games this season, and he said, I told my guys, we have to do better this year, period. When the game is in our house, we owe it to our fans to win it. Guys, I can get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy stop on the road for anyone.
Thanks. MP always working for his fans, always working for the people. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Dunn sets a screen for Pippen. Pass to Dunn. They need this, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, it took a few trips. Now let's see if that can get them going.
Daniels, no good. Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Booker. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, that is a tough shot, but give Booker credit for knowing exactly where he was, going up and over the defender.
Anunoby passes to Bridges, to the paint, Daniels, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches for most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Done outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Come on. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
And a brief check of the stats for Devin Booker. The past month has been surreal. He's averaging 30 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
That's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Shot's good by Pippen.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Daniels against Dunn. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Down low, here's Daniels, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. The Knicks shooting their first free throw tonight.
Defensive foul charged to
That free throw good from Daniels.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Down against MP. Dunn dishes to Pippen. Alvarado with the steal. Inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Dunn. Dunn with a screen on Bridges. Outside for Pippen. From past the arc. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Great court recognition from Booker. Just a really smart job knowing when to kick it out.
Here's Alvarado. Back to Anunoby. Outside Daniels. Anunoby a screen on Dunn. Daniels finds Anunoby. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Alvarado missing. Suns trail by 5. Booker the pass to Pippen. Dunn sets a screen for Pippen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Daniels. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Knicks, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And I think for the Knicks, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason.
Booker outside. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
The Knicks leading by 3. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Daniels passes to Anunoby. Here's Alvarado. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 3. To the inside. Booker. That shot is off. Bridges with some nice defense. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He had 22 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance.
Hold on, let me see something. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I don't know if
tonight.
Defensively there, you play Booker to shoot, but he's also a willing passer.
Towns kicks to Hart. On the wing, MP. 10 points for him. Yes, that goes in.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Done outside. Over in the corner, Green. Off target with his 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. New York moving the ball around. Daniels passes to Hart. It's stolen by Allen. On the wing, Green. Williams kicks to Booker. And a dunk by Booker.
Okay, Book, get up.
Now, MP. To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Checked in for Royce O'Neal. Brooks comes in for Allen. And Pippen subbed in for Jalen Green. Anunoby out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Daniels. And it's Hart in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. To stop the run. And the rejection by MP. Brooks grabs the board.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
On the wing, MP. Brooks covering.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Anunoby against Booker. Pass to Malawach. Brooks for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hart with a screen on done. To the paint. Hart, that's good. Hart's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Malawach. Doesn't go for him. For New York, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
The crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
And Hart throws it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. And a change for the Suns. Mark Williams is checked in for Malawach. Booker outside. Back to Pippen. On the wing, Booker. Pippen sets a screen for Booker. Misses off the left iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Towns kicks to MP. Pass to Alvarado. And here's Daniels. New York needs to get off a shot. And the shot will not go from Anunoby.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Outdone. Now Booker. They could use a bucket. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Anunoby in the corner. For the three. Rebound by Williams.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Pippen with a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back.
New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And Towns drops them both. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. In third, the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Well, if you're struggling like this, unless you have a wide-open look, make that next pass.
Bounce pass from Bridges. Anunoby kicks to Daniels. Back to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that open.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Here's Towns. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Daniels has got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Dunn, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. So it's New York with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Hello, everybody.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your
get too much.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the.
After I get my fish up, I'll go back to scoring, but I do need to start working on rebounds.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands.
Hold on, is he? Yeah, he gotta be. He's not even up there.
But that's a difficult challenge.
Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, fans of NP or Kate Cunningham got to see them in different roles recently. The 2 NBA stars tried their hand at coaching, manning the bench for 2 youth teams to promote their new league. I talked to MP about it, and he told me I've always had interest in coaching. This was a great way to get my feet wet and also help some incredibly talented kids along the way. Sounds like MP has his post-playing career all lined up, guys.
Sure does. Smart guy. Great stuff. Thanks so much. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Dunn is out there with Williams, and it's Pippen in at the point guard. For Phoenix, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
That's terrific.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Booker the pass to Williams. That one drops for him. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
To the inside on Anobi, and he makes good on the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Done outside. And the rejection by MP. Alvarado with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Towns wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Booker kicks to Brooks. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Brooks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Suns trail by 21. Pippen, the pass to Williams. Now here's Brooks. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Knicks leading by 18. MP deciding where to go with it. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy one.
It's Pippen on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. Dunn kicks to Booker. Pass to Pippen. And the 3 off target.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Williams finds Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pippen outside. The 3. And the rejection by MP. Out to Brooks. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Brooks has got 8 here in the quarter.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
For 3, Bridges. Daniels. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Booker looking around. The 3-pointer no good. The Knicks leading by 20. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Booker. Brooks, the pass to Booker. Dunn with a screen on Bridges. No good from Booker. And so, MV will bring it up for New York. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Knicks making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Green is checked in for Phoenix. Bridges with some nice defense.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And finish off by Bagley.
How about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Pass to Brooks. Done with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Brooks. Now done. They kick it out to Green. Pippen sets a screen for Green. 6 on the shot clock. Pippen outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Pippen's got 8 points.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
And here is Green. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Anunoby is screen on done. MP finds Anunoby.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. Williams sets a screen for Brooks. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
The Knicks leading by 23. Bagley the screen. Here's Alvarado. Bagley the screen. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Green, and it's done in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
How many blocks I got? I want some more.
Here's Green. Williams, a screen on Bridges. And here's Green outside. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a...
And so it's MP making things happen for New York. He made his mark. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total.
Thanks, guys. You know I have questions, MP, but the way you were playing... Yeah, back to you, Kevin.
Hi, Dominic. Thanks. So
All right. It's a big win for you guys tonight at home. Fans were lit.
Question. What's your... No. They'd hire professional actors to do those parts.
I'll go do that after this game. I did Cade Cunningham my last game. I had Kobe starts my first one. So, you know, I'm trying to get that done so that this way in the off season when I do the listening, I get a little extra UC. If I'm not a 99 already by then, that'll be very helpful.
Hey fans, it's MP here to talk about a cause that's near.
Hey, ready, MP. Talking about what I'm glad you're talking about it.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And this is a...
What was that on? Teammate. I gotta get a dunk and get...
Tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, BA. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Well, as the saying goes, gotta give the people what they want. MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show. And most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home.
The MP is making a point. Protect the home floor, establishing a home court advantage, and that's something this team wants to get set in stone. MP hopes this is a goal that will be adopted by every player on his team for a season-long effort.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. James Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. The offensive rebound. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
Just over a minute and a half in. To the middle. Out to Bridget. Harden. Allen with a screen on Brunson. Harden against Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Spins. Harden can't hit. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive, as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back three against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a three-point game. And something close to my heart going on tonight. It's Dunks for Dollars here in the arena, a charity that helps local dog shelters.
Well, I think we all can agree that this is one of the best nights at the arena. They raise so much money and for such a good cause. A lot of very happy pups out there because of the efforts of this organization.
Now here's Daniels. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Anunoby throwing it down right on top of their heads, way above the rim.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Tries the spin move. Mobley passes to Allen. And it's New York with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Mitchell misses. The Knicks have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Bridges misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was a big factor. He finished with 19 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. He had more than his fair share of ink on the scoreboard. I'm sure he wants to repeat that tonight, too, guys.
Allie, great info there. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, Deanna. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Grimes, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Knicks with the lead. It's Bridges on the wing. New York working the ball around now. Down low. Here's MP. Basket's good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Now here's Mitchell. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
New York leading by 3. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Cleveland again missing. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Back to MP. To the inside. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Tomlin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Daniels with it. An important score for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Here's Brady. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
A minute 31 left in the first quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Knicks with it. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. Right wing. And here's Nurkic for 3. They get it back. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Catching the defender a little out of position that time. Hart gets a chance for a freebie right now.
Here, the Knicks decide to talk it over. And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display.
But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
So for Cleveland right now, the Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. And it's Harden in at the 1. Now here's Mitchell. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Alvarado with a steal. Outside Hart. Jacks up a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Mobley outside. Harden, the pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Fires for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Alvarado. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Cleveland again missing.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana. Mobley outside. 4 on the clock. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
No, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Mobley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Yeah, not to mention a couple of blocks, too, making his presence felt at both ends of the floor.
Here's Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got 8.
And, you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Here's Strus. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
MP against Mobley. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for New York. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Hart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Alvarado. Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Spencer comes in for Harden. They get it back. Nurkic shot is good. He's got 6.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. Oh, MP with a block. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Knicks running away with this one. And we'll be back right after this.
Hello, folks.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll, they... Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Knicks.
They're taking the tradition.
Thanks, as always, for watching.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
They've got MP. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Now here's Allen. No points so far. Harden can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bridges finds Daniels. Towns a screen on Mitchell. It's Daniels with a drive. And the layup is good. Daniels has got 7 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Harden. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Stolen by Daniels. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Fires the 3. And MP good for 3. Daniels has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. That shot wide open. 5 points in the game.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
They set a pick. Daniels passes to Anunoby. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Drills it from deep.
And when he's effective from 3-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game.
Towns a screen on Mobley. Daniels passes to Anunoby. There's the 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. Mobley on a screen. Mitchell finds Mobley. Now here's Allen. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside for Harden. Over Brunson. Harden misses.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Bridges passes to Towns. MP outside. Right side, Anunoby. Outside Brunson. 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Tyson. Inside. And here's Allen. MP with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block. MP saying no, no.
They get it again. Towns. And it's good. 2 points. Towns has got 24.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
Harden from outside. The Knicks pull it in.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Anunoby can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Takes the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, I like the way Towns is engaged on offense. Feels like he can score from anywhere on the floor.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. Grimes, he's checked in for Tyson.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Harden. Alvarado defending. Clock at 6. Harden, the pass to Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Nurkic a screen on Mobley. Down low. Pass to Diawara for 3. Offensive rebound. Now Daniels. Second shot opportunity. Misses at the rim. Harden scanning the floor. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Here's Allen following the bucket by the Knicks. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Daniels passes to Alvarado. Back to MP. And stolen by Mobley. Right side Harden with the tip.
Over the years, I think Harden's come a long way as a passer, and his teammates appreciate it.
For New York, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. MP, the pass to Diawara. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Triple-double.
Cleveland shooting just 21% from the floor.
Type it in the chat, y'all. Triple-double.
Outside Grimes.
A lot of people like going for points. I like going for
1:05 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Spencer. Here's Grimes. There's the triple. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Hart. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Josh Hart.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Triple-double.
36 seconds left in the third quarter.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 36% in the third. Pass to Tomlin. Hey, puts up a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
He shoots it. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark.
Yes, it did, baby.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here.
No.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some...
Both teams changing it up here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell out there with James Harden. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Tomlin in at the center position. Bagley passes to Daniels. 4-3 and scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
That's his second tray of this half. For the game, he's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
From deep, Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. MP outside. Three-pointer. And again. New York with the triple.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
And so it's the Knicks. Take it.
Unbelievable effort by you tonight, MP. Disruptions, deflect.
I felt ready.
Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot.
I'd like to present this check to the CEO. Good game, MP.
both got on the same suit. At the top of the charts. What's up, y'all?
You are coming to tonight's game. We've got a special.
I did tell y'all we gonna stop and eat after that game, right? I'm hungry. We gotta eat. Talking trash. Bro, I got steals, bro. How am I not getting forced turnovers, bro? They're cheating me. And I can't even hit. I'll be right back, bro. I gotta eat. I'm gonna put this on pause. All right, guys, I'm back. Didn't finish eating, but I got enough food. My food's still sitting here, so forgive me if I start taking a couple of bites and stuff in the middle of the game. Fix MP.
Both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. 2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts. You redirect your energy toward other phases of the game. And that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Powell. Demon's out there with Traore. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the fourth. And for the Knicks, MP out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Something we've been watching closely is MP's promise to get the win in home games this season. He's been very vocal about wanting to deliver for these fans.
And so far, MP is delivering on that promise. And he and his guys have looked strong on their home court, excited even for every chance they get to defend it. It's a great mindset to have for this team in these home games. MP looking solid from there.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Traore. Shoots over Alvarado.
How many threes I got to hit in the third quarter? 3-point shot made in the third quarter. I just got to hit one.
Traore gets the bucket.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Anunoby kicks to MP. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
Shot clock at 3, and stolen by Anunoby. Pushing it up. And the basket by Alvarado.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Now here's Powell, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Alvarado passes to MP. In the corner, it's Bridges. It's good from long range.
The top two things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Demon. There's the try. And that one, good. Demon's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Clowney. Nets passing it around. Here's Demon. No good. That would have tied it. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
That's the Demon. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
There's the pick. MP passes to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
How about the vision from MP in the pick and roll? That's very encouraging to see.
And RJ, you played 7 seasons in an Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Good on the bucket. New York leading by 3. Now Alvarado. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it's Demon missing. And so MV will bring it up for New York. Wow. It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Pass to Demon. Powell with the screen. Launches it. And it's MV with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Alvarado passes to Daniels. Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Daniels has got 6 points.
Outstanding start from 3-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
The Demon. Paxton a screen on MP. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Meeting you at the rim. Terrific positioning there by MP to come up with that one.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Powell outside. Pass to Clowney. Here's Traore. Here's Demon. He's coming off a 31-point game against Toronto.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Bridges for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby, and Miles McBride subbed in for Jose Alvarado. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Traore, and he uses the glass on the layup. Traore's got his second bucket tonight.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
McBride passes to Daniels, and MP throws it down.
There you go. MP gets rewarded for...
One of us is winning in the teammate grade.
Setting a solid screen.
Pass to Merrill. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some
inside. Hart. MP outside. Over in the corner, McBride. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Here's Claxton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Demon. He's got 8. This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Demon's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding...
So it's both teams making substitutions here. With it. Outside Daniels. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Nets. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Demon, and the rejection by MP. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. MP rattling the rim.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Powell outside. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Clowney. Off target from three-point range. New York leading by 9. Back to Daniels. Fires for 3. Clowney pulls it in.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Demon. Out to Powell. There's the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Fade away. And again, no good by Brooklyn. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He picked up 29 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Knicks making a change here. Bridges checks in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Traore's checked in. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. The Knicks leading by 7. Towns the screen. To the middle. And the rejection by Claxton. Pass to Demon. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
Here's Demon. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Traore. Last game we saw him score 14. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Shoots over Towns. A shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got his second bucket of the night. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Towns. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
Here's Traore. He's got 6. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. The Knicks leading by 7. On the wing, Bridges. A 3 from MP. MP showing the range.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Powell outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Anunoby finds Bridges. Back to MP. Fires the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand.
And for that game against the Celtics, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they... Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the New York Knicks.
They're completely in sync. It's like bees hive mind out there. Here.
Thanks for spending halftime.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Daniels. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Bridges for 3. Clowney pulls it in. GA, you hear about 3 levels score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in base.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Traore. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Deming. Oh, good with the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Now Bridges. Daniels passes to Alvarado. In the corner, Daniels. From deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 11. Pass to Deming. The Knicks pull it in. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. MP kicks to Bridges. Back to Daniels. The 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Traore. He's got 8. Here's Deming. In the corner, Powell with it. Down low. Here's Clowney. And the Nets miss again.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Daniels kicks to Bridges. No good from outside.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
It's to Deming. Puts it up. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Deming's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn. For New York, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thank you, guys. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys?
Thank you, Allie. The Knicks leading by 9. MP looking around. Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Powell outside. From downtown. And it's Deming missing.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Daniels passes to Anunoby. Great D that time from Powell.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Deming. Stolen by Anunoby. Daniels dishes to Bridges. On the wing, MP. 15 points in the game. Sinks the three-pointer.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for the Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. Now Alvarado. Three-pointer, Daniels. Book it! NP from the corner. Well, if you thought the fans went extra crazy for that last 3, that's not your imagination. That wasn't just in your head. That shot triggered Taco Tuesday here at the arena. And I hope they serve us here courtside.
And it doesn't matter what year it is, what teams are playing, or what the score is. When there is free food on the line, that is when the fans are at their loudest.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
To the inside. New York moving it around. Nurkic setting the pick for Daniel. Nurkic the pass to MP. Here's Alvarado. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Claxton against Anunoby. Pass to Demon. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Demon's got 9 points in the quarter.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions.
He's making some changes here. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And here's MP for three. And the three ball is good. MP's got 24.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
7-4 for the Nets. Saroff is out there with Demon. Then it's Sam Merrill. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wolf in power forward. 5 on the clock. And it's Demon missing. New York leading by 7. Here's Diawara. Pass to Daniel. It's up a 3. Hands it from downtown. He's got 27.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shifts.
Here's Merrill. Three-pointer. Diawara with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hart, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Nets trail by 13. Here's Saroff, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniel.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Clowney's checked in, and it's Powell in for Sam Merrill. Here's Clowney. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
And MP throws it down.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Pass to Claxton. Claxton is screen on Anunoby. Here's Demon, and that one is hammered home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside Daniel. Bridges outside. Back to MP. Rebound, Brooklyn. Demon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Powell. Here's Demon. He's guarded by Anunoby. Powell, no one around him, misses the 3. The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Anunoby. MP outside. Sinks the triple. Daniels has got 11 points in the quarter.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Clowney. Powell outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Demon missing.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
Daniels pulls it down.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Fires the three. Down it goes for three.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Demon. Covered by MP. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And he makes the first.
At the line, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now, Alvarado. Bridges outside. Daniels fires. A three-pointer. Good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And, guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one. Here's Town. Powell there for the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Saraf. Back to Merrill. They can't stop the run with that one. Now, here's MP. Down low, here's Diawara, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Reed down low. He's guarded by Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the lane. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were
strong performance at home tonight, MP, and one that really pumped. We're so happy to get this win and keep it rolling. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Tom.